rules and more rules. F1 is full of them. Today, we are going to learn about one of the most common ways of communicating in F1, the flags. Every single flag has a unique color and meaning. I am going to split the flags into 3 groups: common, which most people know; uncommon, which some people don't know; and rarer, which most people don't know. Let's start about the common flags. The green flag. This flag in simplest terms means go. It is waved when the track is clear and to tell the drivers they can get back to racing speed. In practice or qualifying, it is waved at the end of a pit lane to tell the drivers they can get on the track. One of its most important uses is at the start of a race. A marshal will walk across the back of the entire grid waving the green flag, indicating that the race has started. Next is the yellow flag. This is a flag you will see more than any other. It indicates that there is a hazard on the track. You have to slow down to less than 60 kilometers per hour and absolutely no overtaking. But if you see 2 yellow flags waved by the same marshal, it is a different story. This means that the track is partially or completely blocked. You have to significantly slow down and be ready to stop. Thirdly, the red flag. A red flag is shown when conditions are too dangerous to continue and the drivers have to make their way into the pits. It can be waved because of a violent accident, a sudden downpour of rain, or even something unexpected, like a problem with the track itself. Next is one of the most common flags in F1, the checkered flag. This flag signals the end of a race. It also is used to indicate the end of allotted time for qualifying or practice sessions. The timing of the wave is crucial. There have been mistakes. Like in the 2019 Japanese GP, the digital flag was shown 1 lap too early. The race was supposed to be 53 laps long, but the results were counted of 1 lap earlier as per the rules. Now let's move on to the uncommon flags. First is the blue flag. This flag is shown to a car that is about to be lapped by a faster car. The car that is almost 1 lap behind must let the faster car pass through. If a driver ignores this flag 3 times in a row, the driver will be given a penalty. In qualifying or practice sessions, the flag can be shown to warn a car on a slow lap about a car on a fast qualifying lap approaching. Next is the meatball flag. This flag is one of the more interesting looking flags. It is a black flag with an orange circle in the middle, which earned it the name, the meatball flag. This flag is not a penalty. It is a safety instruction. It is shown to a specific driver along with their car number, informing them that their car has a dangerous mechanical problem, like a loose piece of the car, a dragging front wing, or any issue that can be a hazard to any driver. If a car has visible fire or smoke, this is a flag you will see. When a driver is shown this flag, they have to pit right away so that their team can fix the problem. But if the loose part falls off before they make it to the pits, the problem is gone, so they can continue the race without pitting. It is a way to solve a small problem before it becomes a much bigger accident. Next is the black flag. This is the worst flag any driver could ever get. It means they're disqualified. No questions asked. This means they have to return to the pits and the race is over. The drivers can be shown this flag for a number of different reasons, including dangerous driving and ignoring other flags. But this flag has now become incredibly rare. There has been a 17-year gap between the latest disqualification and the one before that. The latest black flag was used in the 2024 Brazilian Grand Prix, where Nico Hülkenberg were disqualified. Before that, you have to go back to the 2007 Canadian Grand Prix, where Felipe Massa and Giancarlo Fisichella were disqualified for leaving the pits under a red light. Now, let's get to the rarer flags. First is the yellow and red striped flag. This means there is a slippery track ahead. This is usually because of an oil leak or sudden downpour of rain. It is shown because if a car goes through a patch of water at 200 km per hour, it goes spinning into the barriers. This flag gives them that extra warning about the wet surface ahead. Now is the white flag. In other American race series, this flag means 1 lap to go, but not F1. This flag means that there is a slow-moving vehicle on the track. It is specifically for a non-competitor vehicle like a medical car or recovery vehicle, or even a safety car before lights out at the start of a race. The flag can also be rocked side to side instead of being waved normally to indicate a small animal is on the track. This is very handy at circuits like Montreal, where the local groundhogs like to make an appearance in the race weekend. Now, the black and white flag. It is a warning shown to a driver for unsportsmanlike behavior or repeated track limit violations, signaling that their driving is unacceptable, but no penalty is applied yet. It is a final warning, and if the behavior continues, the driver is risking time penalty. Lastly, the Code 60 flag. It is a safety rule used when there is a problem on part of the track, such as a crash, debris, or a car stopped in a dangerous position. When the flag is displayed, drivers must slow down to exactly 60 km per hour in the affected area and are not allowed to overtake any other cars until they pass the end of the zone, usually marked by green flags. This system keeps both drivers and track marshals safe while allowing the rest of the race or session to continue without a full safety car or stopping the cars completely. It is used mainly in practice, qualifying, or minor incidents during a race. It is a way for F1 to manage danger in a very controlled way. Flags can also be shown as lights. Waving flags are the traditional way of communicating in F1, but now digital flags are also required in all circuits. These digital flags are controlled by a button, which is used by race control or marshals on the track. The digital flag gives drivers a faster warning along with the manual flags. Now, when you see flags, you want to see a cutter. You will see the instruction and story unfolding on the track. Thank you.